Good evening, everyone. Sorry to disappoint you already. 3 weeks ago, the New Zealand Brain Injury Foundation held a charity event for its members. It was a zombie walk. I'm looking forward to the Heart and Stroke Foundation's Kentucky Fried Chicken Double Down Breakfast Cafe conference. I didn't think I'd have to make that joke. I thought it would have died down by now, but KFC is still the king of the food court. Yes, the line encroaches on the Thai Express that's totally annexed the Medina. And it's full of men who are not merely looking forward to a good meal, they are giddy with excitement and ribbing one another and tittering. Because I have to believe that one-on-one, they could look at this sandwich and say, you know what? When cheese is an adhesive, we've gone too far. But the Double Down has never been about a quality meal. It's essentially the culinary equivalent of a 9-year-old boy discovering his father's porn stash. And he sees it, and he's a little excited. But he doesn't quite know what to do with himself. He knows it's wrong. So what does he do? He takes it to school, and he shows it to all his friends, and then they all get excited. They look at it and say, oh, isn't that great, isn't that great? And then the shame, is buried in the group, and responsibility is mitigated, and then, hey, it's not so bad. This guy, they all like it, it's not so bad. Not so bad. People are going to get gout from this thing. The Double Down's going to resurrect defunct diseases. People are going to get polio. People are going to get scurvy. People are going to get whooping diarrhea from this thing. They're going to put it all under umbrella. Double Down syndrome, they're going to call it. But maybe you shouldn't take health advice from me. I actually endured heart surgery not but 2 months ago. I had a catheter ablation. I'll explain it to you. I had a minor arrhythmia in my heart, so it wasn't beating quite the way they liked it. It may or may not have been causing me health problems, so they did the logical thing, and they sliced my leg open, they fed in a blowtorch until it was at my heart, and they scarred a chunk of it out so that it wouldn't beat that way anymore. It was a 4-hour procedure, and I was conscious through the entirety. Let me tell you about it. You wake up at 6 o'clock, because you got to get to the hospital for 7, of course. Busy people. You get there, you find your way through the place, you get to your room. First thing you're told to do is to strip, of course. So I say, fine, expected this. You take off your clothes. Now I got to put on the hospital gown. Anybody ever put on a hospital gown? You put it on like a jacket, you got your cock and balls hanging out. You put it on like a smock, you got your ass hanging out. You have to, so you put them both on, but you can't tie the thing up, and the nurse gives you shit because you can't get the blood pressure up. No matter what you do, you're wrong, you're naked, you're scared, you're vulnerable, and you're helpless. And that's exactly what the hospital wants from you. So I'm sitting there shivering, and there's a draft, and then I meet my nurse. Nurse Gretel. Now, Gretel got her medical training during the Civil War. Probably. She comes in with 3 inches of steel, and she says, okay, let's get that IV going. Her hand is tremoring like this. I say, you know what? Gretel's probably a clutch nurse when time comes. Perfect. She proceeds to aerate my hand. I say, thanks, Gretel. I was hoping to play some wiffle ball in this. Then she drops this bombshell on me. She says, okay, now it's time to shave you. I mean, you prepare yourself for a lot of things when you're going in for heart surgery, but a 90-year-old woman brandishing a straight razor to your balls is not wonderful. Mercifully, they handed me a pair of trimmers, and I took care of myself Tuesday night like usual. So I sit on the bed now. It's 5 hours later. I haven't eaten in 24 hours. No rush or anything. Bring me to the surgery room. It's like a recording studio. They got machinery everywhere. There's a one-way mirror where they got more doctors over there. I'm sitting on a table, covered in nothing but a butcher's apron, with my freshly shaved and glistening loins hanging out. And then I meet the surgeon. Now I have a cardiologist. I like to think I trust my cardiologist. We discuss my health. We do the diagnostics. He describes to me the procedures. And he makes it seem like he'll be doing the surgery. This guy is not my cardiologist. You ever been wined and dined by one guy and fucked by another? It's disconcerting. And this guy is amazed that there's sterile equipment. I think, great. Dr. Romania here just got his visa. Last thing this guy worked on was a goat. Or an orphan or something. Anyway, so he slices, local anesthetic slices me open, they're feeding into catheters. Now you got no nerves in your arteries, but you can feel that shit going behind your lungs and into your heart. Let me tell you a few things that you don't want to hear while you're having heart surgery. Fuck. Which one is saline? There's a bunch of other doctors too there. Would you like me to try that? No, I can do it. Is a wire for A to B, or does wire... Fuck. Doctor, there shouldn't be bubbles there. Thank you very much. Next comedian tonight. Will be the very talented Sandro Veri.